Save the World, which was a collab between me and Reginald, aka Artificial Sky. This was like the perfect collab basically, because I kind of did like half, he kind of did half. The numbers aren't exactly half. I probably did like 80%, he probably did like 20%. I'm just joking, but you know, like it was pretty even, I'd say. So this is the original, I believe. So yeah, basically he made like the whole song, and then he was like, yo, David, I can't really finish this one. So he just sent it to me, and I made like a A-B kind of drop. Except he didn't send me that like piano counter melody. I don't know if you can hear it. That was pretty cool. That would have been nice to have. Anyways, I'm really happy how it turned out, regardless. Or he just sent me the stems, and kind of just went ham on it. I think I kept the drums, and I just sidechained it more. I think he sidechained it. So for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna go over the stuff I did. If you guys want to know what he did, you can go bother him, and then he can make like his own version of what he did. I think that would be pretty cool. It's been a long time since I last opened this project, probably last year. I only spent like 10 hours on this, so it wasn't too much time. By the way, this is not how the final master sounds like. I disabled some of the effects. Alright, so I added this vocal. It says Save the World. So here's a tip for new people if you want to put like random splice vocals in your songs. Basically, just get a random splice vocal. You can just pitch it down or up anywhere as long as it fits in the key of your song. Just take like a little snippet or whatever you want, sounds cool. So basically what you want to do is just put an OTT on it and some delay. Either put it like dotted eighth notes or just eighth notes, quarter notes. Just put a delay and reverb, EQ it. And that's basically, and yeah, it will just add like so much more humanness into your like otherwise electronic-y music. Alright, so next thing I did was like add like drums right here and some like a little melody right here. You already know what it is. It's autogun. Yeah, autogun is really cool. Even ISO will use it. And actually, I started using autogun before I heard ISO used it, so I'm not like a bandwagon guy. All right, it's like random automations here, automatificating like the vocal, I believe. Yeah, whatever. And you already know I had to put these amen breaks in here just to wavificate this. You already know I had to sneak this in this little ARP I have in my sample pack, which you can still get for a massive discount. Use code financial aid. You already know we had to put the BO. I think when he sent me the stems, he forgot this, and if you don't know, that's his producer tag. I don't know if he still uses it, but I really wanted it in this track for sure. Oh, here's my producer tag little thing. It's not really a producer tag, it's just like a Tom, kind of like ISO. Yeah, I'm an ISO copycat, I don't care. So for my part, it's like 8 bars, or no, yeah, 4 bars, right? 4 bar. So yeah, it just switches. It goes like I'm not really sure what it is. Just send things to pitch map, put a reverb and EQ on it, basically. If you don't have pitch map, use Fruity Convolver. just use like a color bass sample in there, and this was probably like a bass sound. I also have like a bass sound right here too. It's just a sample. Just get like a sample pack with really cool basses. And what I did here, I just boosted the sub OTT distortion. So what this does, the EQ plus distortion, really makes it crunchy. So it's pretty subtle. It just kind of makes it fit more. I think you can even like not do it. Okay, never mind. It sounds the same. It doesn't really matter. I also have this really cool yucky whatever barf bass. And just a layer, like it makes it muddy, but some people like they won't even notice. So that's really cool. I got like 2 basses and like this little thing on top. We also have this chant right here. It's like white noise basically, but it makes like energy. Also, this crowd chant is also in my sample pack. It's really good. It's not even that good actually. Speaking of energy, like I added like lots of sweeps to transition back into like the A, B, like this. And I put like a little, like you can put like a drum fill too. I chose to do like an amen break because I like those. And we just have like downbeats and fills, downbeat fill, just to transition different ideas. Because like who in their right minds would ever think of like this and it going to like that's like 2 completely different songs, but it's in the same song in the same drop. So you have to transition it. That's how you make these new era trap music. I'm sure it's been done in old era too, but yeah. So you also have like downbeat effects, like I don't know who that is. It just kind of sounded like Valkyrie, so I just put it in. You also have like, that's pretty cool. And yeah, when you're processing like these vocal effects, same thing, just put like delay, OTT, reverb, EQ, saturation, distortion. And also, while we're on the topic of energy, like effects like risers, they add lots of energy, white noise. Yeah, it's really cool. I don't know if you noticed, but I added these little snare toppings. So this is the original snare. So in my part, to make mine a little more unique sounding, I differentiated the snare by adding more snares. Nowadays I would probably do something like this. Take away the transients of the topping snare because you don't want to like muddy up the transients. Because like when you're stacking snares, a lot of snares, they're like a package of different snares. Like they're already layered. So you want to kind of like make sure it's not interfering. Like, you feel me? It's a personal preference, but it doesn't really matter. While we're talking about drums, let's talk about the hi-hats. So like the groove in the first part, it changes in the second part. So it's like 8 notes in the first part, 16 notes in the second part. It's really quiet, but if you heard it, then you heard it. So I think what I did for this, a lot of times you'll just be like messing around. I just like keep a lot of stuff here and just deactivate it. I think a lot of people do that. So I think what I did was I had like a snare. I ran it through a Fruity Convolver with a color bass impulse. Tweak some settings, OTT, EQ a little, frequency shift. So this is a technique I like to use. I'll color bassificate like a sound and then I'll pitch shift it up or down. until it sounds cool. And let's see if I automated this. I don't think I did. No, I did. Yeah, it makes like a laser sound. So once you color basificate a sound, it will make like some peaks. And if you shift it, it makes it sound different. Now what I did there was add distortion. And I said, never mind. So I disabled that. And I added this charm verb. Free. Pretty cool. I put another frequency shifter. Now I just got an invite, but I'm not going to play. So now you're wondering like, hey, I just did that. It does not sound cool. That's because there's more effects over here. I'm really messy. I hope you guys can figure this out. Look, it's routing it to this other channel with more effects, but I'm disabling this effects and I'll show you how it sounds like. So if you tried it, it might have sounded like that, which is totally normal. Put a pitch map on that. So what I did there was make a laser sound, right? Let me turn this off again. I made a laser sound. Yeah, sounds cool. Then after that first frequency shifter, I'll put another one to make a melody. It's this one, look. Dun dun dun. I hope you guys see that. Let me play it again. Oh, you get it. So now we put a pitch map. Put it in the key. Do the things. Yeah. Let's go. And then I put a fruity balance to put like the... No, stop. And I put a fruity balance to like shape the sound. And mid-side saturation. Free clip, like basically limit it. And EQ. Nowadays, I'd probably have like this whole thing filled with EQs. Probably not. Probably just like 2 or 3 more. Now I would... Because look at this. It's cool, but you could have cleaned it up a lot more. That's something I learned from Frshmlk. Shaping your sound, like a lot of EQs, will really help clean up the sound and make it more clear. A lot of cutting, Kid Cudi. If you don't have pitch map, I think you can just use like a vocoder. Or probably get a job. But yeah, you can, there's like workarounds. You don't really need this plugin. It just makes it easier. Put an 808. Yeah, I like how it sounds. And for the second drop, I just changed the melody. Basically like... Wait, what is this? I just changed the melody. Changed the automation of the second frequency shifter. So, alright, let's just skip the boring stuff in the middle over here. No one really cares about that. Once I feel like it's like coming to an end, like, okay, this is cool, ready to master and mix it, I usually go up here and clone, and then I'll just like make a copy so I can just Control All and Control Alt C. So yeah, you just got this waveform here. Yeah, when I exported it like the second time, it was like a weird... It was a weird artifact, so I had to like fade in this part. But look at how loud this is. I'm pretty proud of this.